Hi everyone, and welcome to the first Judo for Mobility release. We're going to try and over the course of the next few weeks release a few different blocks of this, and we will bolt on different mobility, flexibility, stretching exercises that we think for Judo players this is really important. It's especially important when you're a teenager and your body's changing and you need to keep it nice and supple and mobile. But the exercises that I'm going to do today are suitable for everybody, but our Judo players, right from our youngest through to our senior players. Okay, it shouldn't be too long, but if you hold each movement and you try to tie it into your week 2 or 3 times a week, you'll definitely feel the difference. Okay, so we're going to start with the first task or the first exercise, and this is just called a child's pose in yoga. I'm not a yoga teacher, but this is a really good pose. So your heels try to touch and your knees go pretty wide, and you stretch down and try to push your bottom towards your heels. Okay, forehead can come on the mat. Okay, try to sink the hips, so the wider the knees, the more you can sink the hips. And start to breathe. Okay, so breathe in. And out. If you need to, you can take the fingers a little bit more away from your body. Keep breathing. Try to keep the bottom as close to the heels as possible. Let's go for 2 more breaths. Sink the hips down. And slowly rest. Okay, come up into your tabletop position. So the hands sit directly underneath the shoulders, knees just less than shoulder width apart. Okay, from here, you're going to dip the belly towards the ground, lift the head up and stick the bottom out. Okay, push the ground away. Make sure you breathe. And dip. Pull the belly button into the spine. Push the ground away and arch the back. Keep breathing. And again, dip. That's it. Let's get the spine moving. Keep breathing. Push the ground away. Okay, pull the belly button in. This is called a cat pose in yoga. Okay, so an angry cat. Pulling the belly in to the spine. Okay, dip into our cow type pose. Good. 2 more. Dip. And then change to the cow. Excellent. Okay. So that's helped to elongate the spine and get the spine moving. Okay, so now probably the one that most Judo players dislike, because we tend to have shoulders that are rounded, is our, going to do some Cobra and some Downward Dog style movements. Okay, so for this one to start, same again, tabletop position. Okay, tabletop position, shoulders directly, hands directly under the shoulders. So push the palms wide and push this part of the hand into the ground. Okay, tuck the toes and start to bring your bottom towards the sky. Okay, imagine there's a piece of string pulling your bottom super high. So the idea is you push through the hands and your armpits are pushing towards the ground. So you start to flex the shoulders. Okay, legs can stay bent for now. Okay, the aim is that we want the heels on the ground. But for now, you can just pedal the feet and push the armpits towards the ground. Keep breathing. Okay, come down into tabletop position. Okay, from here, going to go into our Cobra position. So toes on tuck, push the hands into the ground. Okay, try to push the weight on your thighs. Try not to allow the body to fall. Okay, so the weight just on the top of your thighs near the knees. Good. Hold that position, keep breathing. And rest. Okay, so this time I'm going to go back into Cobra position and then follow it with a downward dog. Okay, so watch carefully. Follow me. So Cobra position. Okay, tuck the toes onto the mat, push the bottom towards the sky. That piece of string is pulling your bottom high and your armpits are pushing towards the ground. If need be, you could still be bent. Look how flat the back is and how high the hips are. Spread the hands wide and push towards the ground. Keep breathing. One more. Things are starting to shake now. Slowly down. Tabletop. Give the arms a shake. Okay, we're going to do that one last time. Okay, so just once more. Okay. Let's go for tabletop. Hands under the shoulders. Okay, Cobra. Push the hands into the ground. Tuck the toes and push the bottom to the sky. Good work. Now remember, I'm not a yoga teacher, but we're just running through some yoga style movements. Now you're trying to push the heels towards the ground to stretch the calves and the hamstrings. Flatten the hands out and breathe. Come on. If your children are doing this, if your young children are doing this, and as parents, try to make sure they keep a good posture and relax. Okay, take a wee break, grab a drink if you need a drink. Okay, so next one. Legs as wide as possible. Okay, so if you can here, legs nice and wide. Now, if you or your child's struggling to be wide, come slightly narrower, but make sure they're sitting on the bones of the bottom. So none of this, okay? We need to sit on the bones of the bottom, so you may have to come narrow, legs straight. Okay, now teenagers, this is the one that we struggle most. So nice and wide. Okay, opposite hand onto the thigh and take the hand over towards the opposite leg and breathe. Try to keep the legs straight, not tight, not straight and dead tight, but just as straight as possible. Breathe. Once more. Come back. Okay, change thighs, lift the arm up and lean over. Now we don't want to pull forward and try and touch the toes. We want to try and keep the body nice and tall and follow the line of the leg. Okay, gravity will take the body down. Okay, so even if you're here, that's okay for now. You will start to come here and eventually you'll be down to the leg. And slowly up Good work. Gonna go again, each side. So here, nice and tall, hand on the thigh, and lean across. Excellent. Okay, hold that there. Now for lots of us, the stretch is going to feel slightly uncomfortable. Some of you will think that's pain. You shouldn't be any pain. It'll maybe uncomfortable, but not pain as such. Okay, hold the stretch, no bouncing, just hold. And come up. Okay, one more change, this side and here. Let's fold. Good. That's it, keep breathing. Let gravity take you down. Good work, come back to the middle. Everything a small shape. Okay, we're going to go for the butterfly. So, soles of the feet together, pull the heels as close to the body as possible and allow the knees to fall out. Okay, so we're just going to hold this for now. Okay, so from here, hold on to the toes and you're going to lean forward and let the body slump as much as possible. Okay, if need be, bring the hands out and allow the body to fall. Breathe. Nice and deeply. You'll feel with every breath you'll sort of ease into the stretch. Again, if your position, if your knees are higher, that's fine. You'll start to feel everything stretching and eventually it'll start to fall out more and more. And relax. Okay, we're going to go one more time with that. So same again, you guys stay where you are, pull the heels in tight, keep the back tall. Okay, now don't pull your head to your toes, but just lean your body and slump your body forward. Elbows can come in front of the shins and start to lean. Again, if it's more comfortable, place the hands on the ground and allow gravity to pull you down. Big breaths. For our wee ones, if your feet stink, this isn't a very good one. Or for the big ones, it's not. Good. And come up. Okay. That's it. Give everything a shake. So straighten the legs out, give the legs a shake, give the arms a shake. If you're doing this with wee tiny ones, maybe just do it once through with each exercise just to start until everyone gets used to it. Shouldn't take too long, but it will really be a good addition to your day. Okay, so give it a bash and let us know how you get on.